Small forward position at 6'9" number 35, Kevin Durant. Let's hear it for your Golden State Warriors.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. And both these teams, Brant, love to push the ball, push the pace. What are some things that all great fast break teams have in common?
The biggest thing, Kevin, is that you have committed runners on the wing. Point guards, their vision of the floor, their peripheral vision, they're always looking for guys. If they have guys committed to, once the ball is rebounded by their team, that their first two steps are hard and they're filling the lanes, then excitement and opportunities for highlights are coming.
Running with a purpose.
Running with a purpose, running ahead of the ball, and then attacking the rim with great consistency. Having great runners helps the fast break game.
Good point. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Sexton and Smith are the guard tandem. And it's Hood in at the small forward position. Thompson passes to Sexton. Cleveland moving it around. Love kicks to Smith. Pass to Sexton. It's a pick by Love. Another shot. Good on the shot.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Thompson outside. Green the screen. Inside. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
It's a pick by Love. Hood can't get it to go.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Yeah, I like what Thompson did there. Finds the spacing he needs to quickly catch and fire.
And here's Sexton after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. 11 seconds left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Love. And he overshot that one, missing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green, speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
And he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
I mean, through that first quarter, to me, it's all about their D.
Well, there's a lot of ways to build a lead. This one's built on stops.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance is inside along with Love. Then it's George Hill. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Osman in at the shooting guard. Now here's Love over Bell.
Versatility is the thing in the NBA, and Bell is so dependable at guarding multiple positions.
The Warriors selecting Jordan Bell with the 38th pick in the 2017 draft, a pick they acquired, Brent, from Chicago for cash considerations.
Yeah, a lot of people scratching their heads as to why Chicago wouldn't want a player like Jordan Bell. Well, the Warriors jumped on it, paid for the draft rights to him, and was huge last year, playing in a lot of key moments in the playoffs and in the finals.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by Cleveland. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. David Mwaba comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for George Hill. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And Thompson kicks to Jerebko. Now, here's Thompson. He's guarded closely, and there it is for him. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. And here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Livingston.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Couldn't complete the play. That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Osman, the pass to Love. Kicks to Clarkson. Shoots over Livingston. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The pass to Livingston. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Livingston's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
And botches the dunk.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lue. Teron, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just we have to make shots. We just got to relax and we got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. One half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Well, for Golden State, Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie, they were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots, did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's just going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
An amazing view of the new eastern span of the beautiful Bay Bridge, which opened in 2013. Welcome back to Oakland, everyone.
Survival tactics.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and night after night, man, it just becomes common to watch him rip through teams, and that's exactly what we saw there in the first half.
Well, the defense pays so much attention to him. I think that's where we marvel at his ability to continue to find shots and still deliver.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Last season, Brent, the addition of two-way contracts. Does that make developing players in the G League even more valuable than it was before.
I believe last year, Kevin, that almost 50% of the players in the league, and might have been a smidge more, had some kind of G League experience.
It's terrific.
And that's phenomenal.
Yes.
We're almost close to the 30 for 30 affiliation in the G League. You saw a success story last year in Quinn Cook coming up and getting a contract with the Warriors. This is awesome for the league. They've also upped the minimum contract for G League players to $35,000. All of these signs and the way that teams are using the G League, extremely positive, Kevin.
Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Durant and Green are the forwards. And it's Cousins in at center. That's the Warriors 5. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much.
You got to remember, Rodney Hood, 6'8", so he has the size needed to be a factor on the inside if he stays aggressive.
Durant dishes to Green. Cousins with a screen for Durant. Feeds it to Cousins. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Cousins converts despite being bodied up by the defense there. He is just so physical and hard to contain.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Nancy's checked in for Love. Korver comes in for Rodney Hood. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Hill in for Sexton.
One shot.
That one misses for Cousins.
Cousins becoming more focused at being a better passer and a more efficient shooter, improving some of the aspects of his game that have made him an all-star in the NBA.
Nance a screen. The drive by Hill. Count the basket. Hill's got his first points of the game.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Hill. And it's Korver in at the small forward.
I like it, Clay, working the in-between area and finding some gaps in the defense right now.
Clarkson against Thompson. Clarkson kicks to Hill. Nance sets a screen for Hill. Nance a screen on Curry. 5 to shoot. They get it back. Here's Clarkson. That one, no good. Good D by Thompson. Pass to Green. The screen from Thompson. Curry way outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Klay Thompson.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
How many chapters last year were there to the Cavs season? A lot of player movement, a lot of drama in the locker room, and obviously trying to find their way back to the NBA Finals, which they eventually did. So would we say a successful year overall? Probably, but a little mismatched.
Different look here for the Warriors. Damian Jones is checked in for Cousins. Jordan Bell comes in for Green. Jerebko's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And David Nwaba is subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Now, here's Frye. Hill passes to Frye. Korver dishes to Frye. And here's Hill for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, George Hill showing some confidence here tonight. When he's got room from deep to fire like that, he didn't think twice about that one.
Here's Curry. Screen by Jones. Curry kicks to Jerebko. They double-team Curry. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
And so it's Golden State with it. They double-team Curry. Passes it to Livingston. Jones with the screen on Nance. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Livingston. It's tipped. Here's Nwaba. There's the dish to Frye. And it's off from three-point range. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steph. Congrats on the win. How does this team continue to be the most cohesive unit possible?
To me, it's a commitment. And we know that that's going to put us in a good position to win every single night. Is if we bring the effort, multiple efforts at each possession, where you might get beat, but you got to get back into play. God's going to help you. You help him. We care about each other, so we want to make sure that nobody's left out to dry. And I think that's a big factor. And we're just relentless on the defensive end.
You guys have been one of the best defensive teams in the league the last few years. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.